What up, Buffett? It's your boy, Hero February, the founder of Febshots, straight from Pukwan Finest. It is what it is, it is how it is. As you all know, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Story. You know what we got, Buffett. Before you do anything, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. But anyway, let's see Buffett. I am not alone. Who am I with?
Hey, it's your boy, Andy the pretty tallest boy. You know what it is.
It's your boy, the PSC doctor in the building. Our faith, it is what it is, it is how it is. So today's topic, guys, we're gonna be talking about nicknames, teenage pregnancy, and soul ties. Basically, we would like to apologize for not being in the past few days. So like with that, guys, we have
a lot of shit has been happening the past few days.
A lot of shit has been happening. As you see, is the three of us. We used to be four. So after this, there's going to be a simple clip. Actually, we're at the end. Please, guys, watch it at the end.
Yeah, watch it. You guys better watch it to the end. Yeah,
better watch this
so that they can understand what happened to me. Viola is your girl. Viola. Yeah.
So, guys, yesterday we were actually recording. Unfortunately, load shedding happened. Too much. But we're gonna talk about that another day. So, as I was saying, nicknames, teenage pregnancy, and soul ties.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, nickname director guys.
Wait.
He's so short. I keep asking myself, how did he get the nickname? And the nickname lives more than his real name. It's so crazy. So I can tell you, when have you ever had a crazy nickname?
Hey, bro, I've heard a lot of crazy nicknames, bro. I've heard a lot of crazy nicknames. Number one, can you imagine I knew Spudge's nickname before I knew his real name? Okay, I only recently knew his real name. Answering go to group chat thing.
Imagine.
I promise you, bro.
You lie.
You don't. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how, dog, like your nicknames like they tend to take over like who your real name is, and they turn to like people tend to forget who's your real name, and you end up going by your nickname for the longest time, bro. And in my life, bro, like the funniest thing is that I've heard so many crazy nicknames, bro. I've heard like literally the craziest nickname I've heard is there was this other guy that I used to play soccer with while growing up. But I knew that guy as Maniela, dog. Imagine that nickname, Maniela, bro. So you know what happened with that nigga, man. So that guy, we grew up playing soccer together. He was wearing jersey number 10. Very slick, very fast on the ball, dog. Like that boy nali clean in front of dog. So apparently when he grew up, he's only nosy, so never labo thata ba go ya di toilet. Like never tshaba go toilet go na le pinky. I used to be afraid to go to the bathrooms. So this guy, I think like Tatilate Naver Guatemala, dog. I can't tell the serious about Pashapu Jogu class in Latelam. But I don't know, probably that's what happened. So after Gillan, that the whole squad was like, yes. Do you still remember that? Yeah, so like up until then, he grew up with the name Maniela. As even today, when I go to my hood, when I see him, I go, hey, Maniela, I go there, no, your nickname still remains your nickname, bro. Despite how old are you or how they grew up a softy, no yana babizum pinky. Imagine so it's something like we gotta fix our nicknames so that we don't grow up or we don't carry that repetition along in negative. So I felt bad now, like this person is gonna turn like Boma 40 something, and then I can move born or something like that.
Yeah, but at some point the nicknames are also disrespectful because of that was a one-time thing. So that much. True. At some point I feel like it covered the repetition now.
Yes, it does.
Me on top of it does.
It does.
So yeah, we also have like kind of people who have scary names.
Yeah.
Like I can say,
but I guess the people that nicknames they don't have to say nickname motivate them.
Yeah, let it be a motivational, like both Febshots, you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
So like Febshots, you get motivated over so you know what I'm so you need them to reach your
Yeah.
So like you go over someone, give me risky.
Muriski saw this nigga Muriski when growing up, bro. It was crazy as shit. And
you know the reputation in the list what I mean,
and I would say dangerous. You want to know? Yeah. Muriski, bro, but they don't know you, bro. Yeah.
So it was a kind of scary name to a point along where like people actually just fear by hearing the name. Hey, you're gonna be more risky.
It sounds like a gangster name, bro.
It was a gangster name.
No, I tell you, you cannot touch Muriski, dog. Yeah.
Now you come on, have a conversation in one package. How come the table? How is it?
Yeah, because of why I know I got this guy in between. I don't know. Oh, Magari Kibulu. Oh, Magari Kibulu.
Basically they are named like who sex maniobrista, so because they used to charge a lot of cheap.
And it all happened started off go Mixit. If you remember pretty well, our Mixit names was like we had like some crazy ass nickname. I used to go by Guest Boy because I don't know why Guest Boy. My boy, I used to love that shit big time. As you now, I don't even. I didn't get that nice in my life. But I used to go by the name Guest Boy. So I've heard like a lot of crazy names. You get like Nicki Minaj, Juicy Lips, Bad Body Bitch. What yeah. Hey, bro.
So like mixing the like Ejo, the names like when we go back to the nicknames like what's Sex Manio Beasta, so because back then like we were still teenagers on getting up in the hood and Sarah Sex Manio Beasta Daman and then they end up being
Sex Manio Beasta Vaga when I was 16
He was talking about the weather yesterday as we were saying where it was raining. So how will I like hey ish we touch yana mo yana ke bolela nna ke feel abo comfort yana go bongwe yore.
Is there a perfect weather for sex though? Let's be honest. Is there a perfect weather?
Do you have one? I don't know. Do you have a perfect weather for sex?
There's no perfect weather for sex, right? Anytime you see time, bro. Maybe that's why this teenage pregnancies are rising so crazy, bro. As we're about to go to our next topic, right? I feel like let's take a look at how these teenagers are right now. I feel like the modern society has normalized the teenage pregnancy thing. We no longer talk about it, and it's not a shame as it was before, dog. No, you're not a scale up uniform. We're probably doing grade 9, grade 10, and pregnant. It's like a normal thing. We don't. One okate teenagers have normalized pregnancies to be their own thing. Show me.
And it's crazy how
You see what I did there?
Bro, you're making our directors feel scared right now.
That's crazy how it's growing up, man. The retail thing here about emotions.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. It's not even funny, it's not even funny.
We get the digital market planning. 80, bro. One time, so Asian, it's not. That's into like.
But what do we think makes this graph, teenage pregnancy to rise so much? Is it because of like the kids now have like access to the internet, like they're living on
I can also
Wi-Fi,
blame the
they
internet
can.
on that because a lot of kids right now, you would see even like Twitter, guys. Like Twitter right now, it's just literally a porn site.
Yeah.
Because I can't scroll up 5 minutes without actually seeing somebody post their nudes there or anything.
Yeah.
So they get access to that. They want to create inspiration. I'm not gonna like diss anyone or any artist,
Yeah.
but you know, on top, like
How things are rolling, man.
TikTok or like Manoshi just she can lip sync and lyric out the thing on top. And
Yeah.
also, I would like to blame parents for that because like since they try to normalize it by actually taking the responsibility for one another.
But also,
yeah.
also understand, yeah, we can blame parents, but also understand maybe it's because of some parents have enough information like let's look at our parents, maybe they don't have enough information, just like on ordinary internet access at any stage. Unlike one, so the information they don't have it a lot. I guess you're nice up to hold on that since they're not on how to hold written more like from now on any station. So I think most of them don't have it. Parents should also live on that internet access it.
And then an educational one.
Yeah. They can go to YouTube and say how to do it.
And you know the other thing, dog. This is my own personal opinion, guys. I'm not putting a blame on anyone. I'm not blaming anyone. But I personally feel like kids who come from the most strict backgrounds are the ones who end up getting pregnant. It's either they are the ones who end up getting pregnant or are the ones who are responsible for the pregnancy, like they want the baby daddy. Bafana ba rupa. Bafana le thamala very strict already get teacher time the principal ntate mogolo ke moruti nkoko ka mamoruti.
So do you think on that one, do you think they want to actually give their parents the responsibility to take care of their kid while they go outside?
Yeah, it's because of they personally don't have like the reason of not to. It's because of their background, like let's say financially they stable.
But there are also people who are not financially stable who I can name right now. They have like 3 kids.
Yeah, but like my point is like okay, like I'm saying, though. Yes, we're not judging anybody. Hey, we're not judging anybody.
Yeah, it's just my own opinion. Like we don't have to normalize like whatever. Okay, fine, it's good. It has its own advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah, true.
The advantages of it is you'll be able to teach him freestyling or you'll be able to stop the kind of things when you struggle to go through.
Yeah.
Because right now, as you said, but they don't have the kind of mentality that we have right now because Havana access the internet. Like you know for the internet, like it's still a struggle on them. And that's why not really use it so easily.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
If you just pay close attention, is that we are also most of us we are also victims of teenage pregnancy.
Yeah, I also blame us guys. Like it went back to what we were saying on the previous. On the previous episode. Like we did not highlight the teenage pregnancy part on top.
Yeah.
Like we talked about contraceptives, guys. Like come on, little condom. Yes, we understand. Mara, keep yourself safe, protect yourself from any cause on top. Because like I'm not saying teenage pregnancy is gonna ruin your adulthood or your youth. Mara, just try to be responsible with the things that you do on top. And then like also being able to smash a chick raw. It will catch you catch Soulties now. Like this is where we all catch Soulties and everything on top. But back to the teenage pregnancy. So what you saying?
I was about to also say teenage pregnancy. Most of the people like you asking a question about
they are well privileged.
Sometimes you know some people are also background that they don't have and they sometimes need that they already and let's say we did a or not and one of the is poverty. I feel like it's poverty sometimes. So I would maybe if I can give this guy one to change
but
then you know sometimes it happens
And also, and also, I'm sorry for saying this, guys, but like another thing, teenage pregnancy also is being caused by rape. Like there's literally 87%.
Yeah, and that's the most saddest one.
87% of teenagers, of youth who are being raped in Zanzi every single day, and we are not doing anything about it. How do we protect our girlfriends from rape?
I feel like that one that you're teaching, bro. Like, I feel like we should properly arrange a podcast so that we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I feel like that one. I feel like we as gents, we never had these conversations, bro.
Yeah.
And the most common conversation as we like to talk about manchita gore, manolo pakile, manolo fresh, yo, 1 2 3 1 2 3. But we actually cannot see when you reach it down the phone. So what we mostly talk about is that one of fresh one, and we are at one point or the other recondonary.
Yeah, and because we already should open up on
dog. Like right program. Hence, I'm saying that's a very long conversation, ladies and gentlemen. But we promise you in our next topic, in the next conversation, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah.
So back to what I was saying about the Soulties.
Yeah. Hey, that one is a very interesting one also.
Brafan May. I wanna like guys. Soulties is something. It has different meanings on top. Like hey you guys, like hey guys, yo, I wanna this one. Back to
what do you think about Soulties, bro? Because in my own personal knowledge, and the person who brought up this conversation,
she's not here.
Yeah, she's not here. But obviously, dog, what's my personal opinion or my understanding about Soulties is that right? Let's say this weekend you had coconut, maybe or cafes of maybe balen or yakurumu, kidlalen, kidlalen, let's say that's a one night stand, right? Kafana only your original maybe dog. Wantalwa, motolong like every time our phone visa, kema babies. Wantalwa. During the week, remember you slept with the person on a Saturday. During the week, let's say for argument's sake, on Tuesday, my babies will shy around. Wantalwa. O shy around with obviously come to how to what was shy. When I eat a bit of your mind, you're thinking, hi. So long as I guess Spanish is a condom or any connection. But no, it goes back to our conversation that we had. You must go check out our past podcast where we talked about spirits and religion and ancestors. Go check that out. You'll remember what we are talking about, guys. So it goes back to that if you continuously going around and sleeping with other people, you actually collecting their souls. We remember sexual intercourse, it's a very spiritual thing.
Yeah, and people when we're talking about collecting souls, maybe they think more like
hey, Illuminati.
Collecting souls is like you're going to sleep. As much as he explained, and then also when you don't catch any feelings, guys, and then you start to be intertwined and jealous about your life.
Yeah.
And that way, you guys are also connected and communicated because you guys were one subject to subject height, where you were all sweating and then
exactly, but there is one person
those things are deep.
You guys are kissing.
Or when the exchange of sweat is even worse than salad.
And I was watching this other podcast. I don't know, Podcast and Chill. I do watch a lot of podcasts, guys. I was watching Podcast and Chill. They had a guest. I just forgot that guy's name. I'll try to remember it during this conversation. So he was saying Mufufu. Remember Mufufu as something that we were being fed with. You understand? So if mufufu waka okhomana le mufufu wa manyana omong, that is two souls that are connected. How? Before these people were even born, that is the only structure that they were given along Hore. Bakhonoja inside their mother's wombs.
Man.
Damn.
How powerful is that, dog? So now, think about it. Now you're going around and with almost everybody that you met with. It's gonna fuck you up, King.
Okay, so what about people who pierce the things?
No. Remember, you about to make me to pull up my move.
I don't want to pull. I know.
No, remember when it comes to piercing.
And
remember.
the doctor has to answer.
Yes, remember. Actually, let's leave it to the piercing doctor now.
So you guys gotta give it to.
Yeah.
No, I want them to properly explain how pierce you're not actually piercing directly to the. It's a skin on top. Basically,
But it's almost there.
Let me explain to you. Let's say I don't want to debate this one, right? Yeah, you bet that in the one. So like, sometimes some other people they have me. So when you have the ring there, it's nice.
Yeah.
So it's on top of the skin, not really moving.
It's on top of the skin, not yeah.
Okay, now I understand.
Yeah.
By the way, we are at Dream Tattoo Studios for Faith with big shout out.
Hey bro, you guys must shy around. Yeah, you guys are. Our food count lately is reduced. I don't know if it's because of you guys are chilling and watching the podcast. You guys must shy around in the studios. Come see us while we shooting this. Come experience the lifestyle and the fun that we have in the studio, so that you guys can get more comfortable. When you guys wanna come piercing me, fufu alone, okay?
Yeah.
Back to that topic, dog. So like, what do you think about it? Like when it comes to soul ties and the way you
When it comes to soul ties, I have a lot of questions and.
Then
I'm the one who-
I'll probably answer some of the questions.
I can answer some of the questions.
Yeah.
I'm the one who has a lot of questions.
But then I say, we need soul ties, man. It also happens when we are sitting like this and also having a conversation. I'll pick another meaning from the one relationship and all of it.
Yeah.
Right? So for now, another meaning of soul ties, when us having a conversation here each and every day, coming from different
Oh, yes, different backgrounds, stuff.
different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Come here and have a conversation maybe about business as much as I will. Every time we exchanging the business ideas, every time we exchanging, it's a soul ties. Because now I won't be with you by the time I go to Japan, but something that you say, but by the time I
live through it.
I live through it. Or I take
Yeah, you know that saying that show me your friends and I'll tell you about your future or something like that. That's really also connected. Yeah, I get you
The
with.
soul ties on how we.
Yeah.
So we also have soul ties. The way you didn't think I did. So I know now. For when I'm sitting, then I have an idea. I can pick between when I fair or Jimmy's folder, literally or Mr. Direct. Ne. Correct. Can you get to it? I get to it. The soul tie between you and me or between one
Yeah, fuck, that is powerful, boy.
Let us understand bad advice. Man, I stand bad advice and you go to someone else on the table or enough.
Shit.
The soul.
I never thought of it that
So
way.
it's a soul tie. You see how it moves. It's soul tie. Nage soul tie again. But then there was another soul tie. Well, I'm not going to idea. I'm going to
Mr. Director, what do you think about it?
I can appreciate.
Yeah.
Era todo na gula, era mini del coconut.
Yeah.
In the Kubana Samhan, renda bari,
Yeah.
So, obviously, Ogram very chinchile, Yakamu, Baram influence.
Yeah, the connection and
Aswaka, Sister, and very like.
Bro,
It might like actually I don't know how to answer that. Mara like nagamobe you answer. So now for Najo, I feel like you need to go cleanse yourself
yeah.
in order for you to remove those type of spirits.
Yeah.
Mara like it's going to be a different type of cleansing because like Ejo, you are carrying the whole types of spirits on top of you.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to that, I feel like people should like also answer.
Yeah.
But like I figured about it. Now I'm learning because I know okay we have different types of soul ties.
Yeah.
We have the one where people
Yeah. Sure.
We have one or like they want to do rituals every fucking time and then they realize they're also like by the time on their soul ties. And then I also realized that there's also one for mentality in your inner chakra Ngusho yo revelela for anime ano. Revelela for anime.
Mare, do I still have time to answer this question quickly, dog?
Okay, yeah.
But just to answer you quickly, like when you pray, when you pray right now, you're not expecting your answers to be answered tomorrow, right?
Sure.
But when this thing happens, automatically a continuous habit steady let's say for instance, when I know after that whole scene hokopana le mereme wena le mereme la qabang mantlhaloganya because I see le qaba le nna le di kwale isi le tsa mare for some reason after that wena le mereme le simolona le di kwale nyana tse di retseng la qabana let's say it happens that you get break up, you get into another relationship while you continue those habits you get into another relationship. It happens that you don't last into that relationship. You get what I'm saying? It now becomes a continuous state because of now you're carrying that whole soul tie that you are sharing amongst other people. You get what I'm saying, dog? So it cannot happen today because I don't No. It might happen today, but then as time goes by, you start noticing like things are not moving as the way as they used to flow in your life. You get what I'm saying? You start now experiencing things that they no longer making sense. Hence we believe that like energy, like they have like good energy around them, like very solid energy. You can feel this person. You guys are not even vibing. You guys are not even clicking. You just feel
like,
from just their aura. So you just feel some type of way. You guys are not vibing the way. So same thing. There's no difference. So when organ party, has that energy the way so what do you think is gonna happen? Same thing, you're gonna have as much as same thing when I'm when I also
nice.
You get what I'm saying? A powerful thought. Really powerful.
So how do you like as Mr. Director was saying, how do you make it or let's say you were so tied to that song?
How do you notice?
Let's say you notice then how do you it's the other song as kind of what it's talking if was popular when like
it's
or what do you have to do to honor solve the situation?
That's what
Like I say, you go to cleansing, bro.
Yes, exactly. Rituality, going confessing. Confessing
also can do that because
when you actually feel like dog,
and then on that you pray.
Exactly, you are confess. I feel like it flop so like machita 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. This is what happened. The more you confess and the more you talk about it, the more you feel free, dog, and the more you running away from everything. But with that being said, I'm wrapping it up. I'm wrapping it up.
So Mr. Director's asking for word of the day. Who's giving us word of the day today?
Who's delivering the word of the day?
Word of the day, guys, I don't push it guys, as we have seen about the Soulties teenage pregnancy, that's trying to reduce it so much, guys. We know the situation there is or wherever things are, but guys, I don't say it out there, let's have one love for one another. It's all love, that's all I can say, guys.
Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe.
You know what it is.
What it is, it is how it is.
Yo.
Yo, I come bearing news, sad news, but it is what it is. Okay, guys, I won't be shooting for some period of time because I'm at school. So yeah, my apologies, guys. Please, guys, don't worry. I'll be back soon. I'll be back with the gens, bringing bangers and bangers to you guys. So guys, just do me one favor, one J. Just like, share, and subscribe to the video, and then I'll be back